The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. And this isn't even going to be close, partner. The to reach the landing zone, so they're going to have to defend from the 40 to begin this game.
On the set.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Go!
Love out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down throw, here's Love. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. He's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Well, QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They motion a receiver left. Thrown on first down, Love. This is reeled in by Reed. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
Spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Hand off to the back. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
This dude was just not going to be stopped, not by the first defender, heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Watson with the catch. This is down all the way to the 3. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now, it's certainly 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. It's the pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. The makings of a goal line stand here. No gain on the run, and now it's 3rd
field you nothing? This offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
There's a give straight up the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Returnable from the 2. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Red on red.
Here's the handoff. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Down now, 7 to go.
On red.
Here on this run.
13 loop. Loop.
That's complete to Vela. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Sink right.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Working quickly here.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Easy. Read it. 24. Read it.
1st and 10. It's Lawrence. We've got a screen to the running back. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Hey, run.
They've got a man in motion. From the 48. Cut out left. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Give him 11 yards, block, and a fresh set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Hey. Red. Start. Here we go, son.
1st down throw, Lawrence. Taking a deep shot here. And it's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
take a look at that. Look at him locking down his area of the end zone. They can bring it in close enough to take shots, but there are no easy touchdowns.
Rip, 23. Hey, kill.
A give now from the gun. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They've been moving it well, but face a third down here.
Ready.
Lawrence to throw it. Dump off caught by his back. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. This drive just keeps on moving. After the penalty, resets that marker. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Easy.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. And they get there to touch him down, Brock. A big gain on that play. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for another Jacksonville.
Take right over.
Then goal to go.
Great job. Silver.
They'll try and punch it in. Goes over for the touchdown. The Jaguars finish off their opening drive. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars start off well to tie things 7-7. Bass now to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Love from the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. The give now out of the shotgun. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. The Bills are hurry up offense here. Going his Love on 3rd. Into a crowd. Oh, intercepted. Darnell Savage with a pick. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
Headed out right. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Not not on the same page with his tight end. And it sets up second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Second and 10. Here's Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10.
Hey, I'm gun. Here we go. Hey, Jupiter.
Man in motion here. Working inside the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's second down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Heavy. Hey, easy. Route.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So now a much tougher task here as they come up on second and 20.
Here we go.
Lawrence throwing here. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And he takes this run back for the pick six. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. Good looking return here. He's got room. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Andrew and Cooper there to make the stop.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Second and 10 now. Throw left side, complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
They'll run it from the gun. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. It's a gain of only 1. Still 3 yards to go here on fourth down. Jacksonville in punt formation. And this is the first time he's been called on today. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And the Packers will take over possession. set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Back to 60. Back to 60.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Escapes the pocket. Gets to the sideline, and it's a catch by Watson. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. He picks up 28 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Packers pushing for points. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Hey, run. 11, Agate.
Brown on 1st and goal. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. Running for it again. And this time he gets it done. Touchdown. The Jaguars earn the chance to tie before halftime. Pass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars tie things up at 14. Pass now to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They go right back to the air. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
From the shotgun, Lawrence hits his running back. And he's out a yard or 2 shy of the 15. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Here from the gun. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Rip, 23.
They motion the tight end over.
Here we go.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. On the move, hit it right. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now a 4th down, staring right at him. Tyler Bass on now for the field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hash. Amendola able to put it through. And they've taken back the lead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Bass now to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Forced out to his right. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. He's back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Reed now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
All right, let's go.
Now pressure on its way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
11. Go. 30 left. Red.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Catch is made down the right sideline. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And there'll be a big field here as he gets out of bounds. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Go. Big 13 heavy. Hot.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3 now.
Hey, easy. Route. Silver.
From the 43. Short pass caught by his tight end. The end result there, 15 yards at first.
The offenses, they could play players know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They have themselves another first and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. It's caught at the 4. And in the close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars make it a 10-point ball game. Pass now to kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive will start out with a first and 10. Running this one left. And he'll be met in the line to limit the game to a yard. As Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be second and 9.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Love out of the shotgun. And they pick him off again! And the Jaguars are going to have it after a second interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
On red. Think right.
First down throw, Lawrence. Bails out of the pocket quick. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Take right open. 13, Lou. Silver.
Lawrence trying again on second. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes out. They rip off a big chunk of field and sets him up with first and goal.
Yeah, I don't ever do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? You get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
All right, here we go. It's a hunt. Here we go.
It's a give on first and goal. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain that time, and now it'll be second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Lisa 24.
Still lined up at the 6. Here's second and goal.
Big alert. Big alert. 11, 11. Easy. Read a 44. Read a 54.
Lawrence to throw it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they don't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Lawrence on third and goal. Has it in close. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. As they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one. More than likely for more games to come.
Pass now to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Motioning Watson left. On first and 10, here's Love. This is Reed working the right side. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable. It creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Let's go.
We send a man in motion. Second and 3. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Love on third and short. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here. Loves to throw again. He's on the move. Running right side. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
And all around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Let's go now. Reload. Reload.
Here's the give on third and short. He has the first and still going past the 35. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. And they've got themselves another first and 10. Swallowed up in the middle, no gain on the run. Sent to the ground by Mason Smith. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now give left side. Brushes him off with ease. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. The Packers sending out their special teamers. Field goal coming. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the gap closes to 14 points.
If they wanted any kind of shot here, Kate, to come back in this game, that field goal had to go through and make it a 2-score game. That's only the first of what would need to be several steps here in a hurry to have a chance to try to pull this out.
And this is covered by the Jaguars. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Hey. Here we go.
Lawrence in the pistol. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Move now to the running back. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Let's go.
Markers reset. Ball at the 37.
Hey, kill. Silver.
1st down, and they go right back to him. He runs this one down across the 35 and inside the 30. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Another carry for him. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
Hey, Lion! 13, Luke!
Back to the well again. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. One man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Hey, go! Hey, kill!
The running back gets it on the draw. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. Just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, Ralph! Here we go, son.
Back-to-back carries here. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
On red. 11.
Pressure coming for Lawrence. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Decent 24. Red.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Pass on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21. Pass now to kick this away. From his own end zone, here we go. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Love from the gun. Gets this one to Watson. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
He's there to send that one away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down. Shotgun now for Love. It's cut right side by Watson. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Reed's got it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Hurry this to the line. Here's 2nd and 5. Trying to push it deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
No, they get him yet again. Darnell Savage with the pick. Has room down the left sideline. And forget the turnover block. They take it back for a touchdown. Pass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars continue piling onto this lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This one not close to where it had to go. This drive is going to begin from the 40. And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff. Slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Tag 70 Timberwolves.
One final shot here. Flushed out of the pocket. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars are stopped on the return on the final play of this game. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. They're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL as they're now up to a 3-0 start.